They were supposed to protect you, to keep you safe, to be the first to say I'm proud of you, to say I love you, to shield you from harm. But instead, they were the first to break you, to tear you apart with their hands, their words, their actions. Some of us carry wounds not from physical scars, but from mental scars. Not from strangers, but from those closer to us, from our parents, from our family, from our spouse, from our teachers, from our spiritual leaders. I'm Bella Angel Douglas. Have you ever lived in a home that doesn't feel like a home, but a cage? Have you ever been with your parents and they don't even feel like they are your parents? They feel like a total stranger because they were never there when you needed them the most. They were never there to say I'm proud of you, to say I love you, to protect you when the monsters under your bed. No matter when we were kids, we were told like monsters are the ugliest thing you'll ever see. But instead, the monsters that actually haunt you, that keep you up at night, are the ones with the most beautiful smiles, that the society think that they are angels from above. Sometimes the monsters are our own parents, our own siblings, our own aunts and uncles, our own teachers, and our own spiritual leaders. We cannot talk about it because we were told, be quiet, don't speak. Your voice is too loud. Why are you lying? But instead, it was actually your truth. And you have actually built this wall around yourself because you are so afraid to speak out. Because the first people to protect you told you that you were lying. Some of us, the first people, or the first person to abuse us, not only by words, but to molest us, was our parents, our siblings, our aunts, and our uncles. It's sad, actually. It's so unfortunate. They made us give our abusers the power to think mentally. It destroy our self-worth. It destroy our self-confidence. It destroy our trust. It even broke whatever relationship we'll try to build in the future with our parents, with our future children, with our spouse. Have you ever been in a relationship that you thought would have healed you, but instead it broke you the most? I've seen many times people in marriage, people in relationship, they thought that their spouse would have actually been the ones to protect them, to love them, to shield them from pain. But instead of following what the Holy Quran said, the Holy Bible said, whatever Holy Book said, they were the first to break you apart, to treat you like it didn't even matter, that you are of no use. They were the first to break you with their voice. They broke you with their actions. They broke you to the extent that you think in yourself that you can never be healed, that your whole life has been destroyed. But they are wrong. They wrong you with their actions. If you have been placed in this cage, instead of you being set free, your entire mind have been caged by their words, by their actions. Husbands are supposed to love their wives. Wives are supposed to love their husbands. Boyfriend is supposed to protect and love his girlfriend. Girlfriend is supposed to love and protect her boyfriend. But instead, the entire thing has been changed around. They have become too toxic to each other. We either hurt those we say we love by brutally beating them or brutally destroying them with our words. And sometimes, because we have turned to victims of their brutality, be it from their words or from their actions, we think that revenge is the best means. But actually, by taking revenge without healing, revenge is not the answer. Paying a debt on someone is not the answer. It's just like you are expanding this particular thing, this particular pain is going around in cycle. You have to first forgive that person that did it to you. Forgive yourself. Let them go. It isn't your fault that your parents never truly love you, or your dad never said I'm proud of you, or your mom never said I love you, or your mom was the one who actually used you as a money tool, or your parents actually used you to generate money for them, or they were the ones to compare you with strangers, or they were the ones to tell you you are lying. It is not your fault. And don't try to keep yourself in a cage because your parents did that to you. Some of them actually did it out of ignorance. I'm not trying to defend them, but they have some of them are actually so hurt and they don't know that they grew up with that hurt. So they pass it on to you because if their parents did the same to them. Some children grew up in a home where they saw their fathers being abused or their mothers being abused and they pass it on down to their spouse or their spouses. So it has become a pattern that goes around in cycle. Children being toxic, parents being toxic, wives being toxic, husbands being toxic. It's not your fault. I know healing won't come in a daytime. It's a gradual process. So mornings, so nights, you will stay up thinking about what they said, what they did to you. For all that time, or for all those years you experience being beaten by belt, being slashed by wars, it will take time. You have to seek counseling, therapy, not only therapy, you have to seek God because what they did to you was actually meant to destroy you. But let me tell you something. There's this famous saying in my country that says whatever don't kill you makes you stronger. And you can overcome whatsoever they did to you. You can overcome whatsoever you have been through. And you will make sure that you will never do the same to your relationship. Or if you are doing it, you will try to change. You will make sure that if you are hurt by a family member or molested by a family member, you will make sure that it will never happen to your children or the ones around you. And you will teach others that some silence are not the best. They actually destroy you. It's like a person. And you will teach them to speak out. You'll be the voice to that voiceless person. You'll be the shield to that person that is shieldless. And you'll be there to protect them. I see you. I understand you. I have been there. And I'm still healing. I don't have it all figured out yet. But I'm trying to turn out to be that someone to tell another person that it isn't your fault. To tell another person that you can make it. You can overcome this. Try by seeking um, therapy. Try by writing in your diary. I always recommend a diary. Try by praying about it. And even if you are hurt by that spiritual leader and you are so afraid to talk about it because you are afraid that the entire church or the entire mosque or the entire temple will turn against you, speak out. Because just by speaking out your truth, who knows? Thousands of girls or thousands of boys were being abused by that particular person. And just because you spoke out, it gave them the strength to do the same. Just because you spoke against that teacher who abused you in school, give power, give strength to the others. Stop the others from being abused by that particular person. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, tell yourself every time I'm not at fault. It isn't my fault. I can overcome this. I can do this. And I will become that one person. As Mahatma Gandhi said, if you want to see the change, you have to be the change that will bring change to my world, that will cause the matters on our minds, especially the most dangerous issues, to change. I hope to see you next time here on the matters of the mind. And I hope that you'll be that person to speak out. I know it might put you at risk. I know it will be so tough. But know this, there are others out there who are willing to help you, to protect you, to make sure that you get that justice, to make sure that you are set free from that cage, to make sure that you get that life you deserve. But you first have to know that it is all up to you to love yourself again, to gain back your self confidence, to gain back your self worth. I'm rooting from afar. I'm watching you. I love you. See you next time, same place, on the matters of the mind. Let's heal together and share it with someone who is probably in need. Or just share it. You don't know what that person may be going through. But this message will save someone. Have a God bless week. And I'm rooting for you.